Today we are going to do bookish things. It's like a while away. It's like this little book village, so I'm kind of, oh my god, this is so dirty. I'm kind of excited to go, but I have woken up early on a Saturday morning and I feel not great about it, to be quite honest. But let's see how the day goes. It's supposed to be quite chilly, but I'm decidedly not taking my coat, so that's an interesting choice. We've got a little plan for the day, but I don't know how well it's going to work out. I made a little thing on Wonderlog, so I'll probably maybe put it on the screen if you want to see it. I'm not sure how well we're going to stick to the itinerary. The itinerary is mostly just there for guide purposes. Also, I'm using this Glossier stretch concealer, and I used to not like this, but I think now I kind of like it for when I want to do like low maintenance stuff, because it covers and conceals without being too crazy. So I do kind of like it. I had to force myself last night to stop reading Alchemist because I was like, you need to sleep. I think I have like 100 or so pages to go. So exciting times for me. I think it's pushed me back into reading again, because I think for the last month or so I've kind of been in a reading, I don't want to say a slump, but a lull. So I haven't been reading that much. But now I think I'm back. Well, I was still reading, but like, that's why I said I'm calling it a lull, but I wasn't reading as much as I normally do. And this time, instead of like watching YouTube videos before I went to sleep, I was still watching YouTube videos, but like not as long. I was reading Alchemist instead. So I'm hoping that that pushes me, and now I'll want to read something else. One of my friends is reading Babel, and I've read Catabasis and Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, and I liked both. So I think I need to read it, and I've had a copy for a while, but I just haven't got around to reading it. So I need to do that. But yeah, last night I tidied the kitchen before I came upstairs. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's still that way, because I knew I was going to be one of the first people downstairs, and I did not want to see an atrocity happening. I was going to wear contact lenses today, but then I realised that I'm driving for like 2 to 3 hours, and it's getting dark. It's still quite dark now, but it's lightening up. It's getting dark, and also getting dark earlier, and also glasses make you look a bit more intellectual, right? So whatever. What am I talking about? Why am I still talking? Is probably the better question. But yeah, I'm actually really excited. We're going to do a fun little book swap, I think. A fun little book swap, I think. So I think when we get there, we're going to pick out a book. Oh, I got it on my eye. We're going to do a fun little book swap. Oh my god, what the hell? A little book swap where we're gonna like basically pick out a book and buy it for each other, so that will be fun. My intention is not to spend much money today, but yeah, we'll see how that goes, because I'm definitely a spender and I need to be a bit less of a spender. What the hell is going on today? Like, why is there so much? Why am I just getting it all over my freaking eye? I blame the fact that it's like quite a wet concealer. That's my excuse. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. I also love that people are in their reading era, but you know what I've been thinking about recently is like how everything comes in waves, and like it wasn't cool to read, and now it's like cool to read. And now, like, not to like toot my own horn, but I've been reading, you know what I mean? The only time I kind of slowed down reading was when I probably like second and like fourth year of uni, and that was because I had to read textbooks and research papers instead, which was not that fun. I've also rediscovered my Chanel Soletan, and I freaking love it. So I'm gonna get some of that. I like to use this like Reeth brush, and the reason I like this is because it's not too pigmented, and I'm really left-handed, so it's a great way to like put on product and like warm up the face, but it's not too dark. And the brush allows you to put a little bit less on. I don't know why I'm filming this like I'm some next level makeup guru. I look the same all the freaking time, but I did have a point where I had a lot of makeup and I was doing a bit too much, but that's fine. There we go. I'm literally freaking putting it everywhere. I'm definitely more of a cream products girl because I'm not a big fan of the matte look, to be honest. I like shiny and glossy but not oily and greasy, if that makes any sense. I think it does. Okay, I'm just gonna put on some blush, and I'm kind of been loving this watermelon blush by Watermelon Pop by Huda. So I just put it on my face in a little heart. That heart's better. Not too much, but we love blush, so it's fine. I'm also talking a bit quietly because people are sleeping, but I don't think any of them can hear me anyway because I'm a bit out of the way up here. But yeah, just add some colour and life. I was going to also change my glasses to a different pair of glasses, which I may still do. The only problem is the other day my face was really hurting, so I'm thinking, do I really want to do that right now? And the answer is probably no. Plus I look way better in these like teddy bear glasses, so maybe not. Okay, that looks great, I think. And then to just set it all a little bit so it doesn't go anywhere, I'm just going to use this big fluffy brush and then the Charlotte Tilbury brush powder, and then just set it and just set my T-zone a bit, because not that I put much there, but it can get a little bit oily over time, particularly because of like sunscreen and stuff like that. Okay, cute. And then I bought this Huda lip liner. I'm so excited about it. So I'm going to use it. The only thing is I do feel like it's a tad too dark for me, for my preference. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I've got it on my thumb already, so annoying. What I'm going to do is try and blend it a little, or like pat it down as I go along. So let's see how that goes. You're supposed to put it on like clean dry lips, but I have my lip balm on already. What time is it? I need to leave soon. 1:45. Okay, I'll need to leave in like 20 minutes. Oh, okay. I'm not overlining. I'm just doing it to the shape. Oh, stop getting it on my lip. And I'm blending it like with each stroke because it dries down pretty fast. This is in the shade Warm Brown, by the way. because I wanted to get toasty brown, but then I thought toasty brown looked a bit too light. So I got a warm brown instead, which I do think looks much better, and I've heard that apparently you should store them this way up with the lid pointing down, because apparently they dry out pretty quickly. Clean my glasses a little. Okay, that looks good. And then just get something to fill in the center. So I think I'm just going to use this Romand lipstick in Glusting Melting Balm in Nougat Sand, because it's like a brownie shade, but it's not like too in your face. I'm going to put that. Just like that. Just lay there. And that's it. Take my hair down. I'm actually low-key glad that I blow-dried my hair yesterday. Now, it's such a chore when you do it, but it does make it so much, like much lower maintenance for the rest of the week, or however long you're going to take your hair through the wash cycle. So that's why I like to do it. So I blow-dried my hair and tied it up, so it looks pretty cool. There we go. Looks good. And I don't think I need to do anything. I took the combs out, but I don't think I need to use them. I am just going to take my Gisou hair oil and just put a few drops on my fingertips and just take that through the ends, so that, and like a little bit on the top, so that it doesn't feel as dry. That's just naturally my hair feels a bit drier, but I think this should help it, and it makes it smell good. Okay, I think I'm done. I did try to bring the volume down on this side and up on this side. It didn't really work. I think it worked a little bit, but not much. I'm going to take a hair tie. Oh, I need to put some medication on my cut because it's really stinging. To be honest, I should probably just put a plaster on it, because it does usually heal when I do that, so maybe I'll do that in a second. Okay, and I'll show you the rest. Where's my stuff? Where are my things? Oh, I should put a ring on. I think the green one today. Do I want to do the hand? No. Okay, so I'm going to be, oh, drop my scarf, wearing this black blazer. So we're going like intellectual core today. You're not going to be able to see. Can you see? You can see. Maybe I'll just do this. I'm wearing these jeans, this t-shirt, and this blazer. It's great now. So I'm going to look at my mirror, and then I pulled out my Pauline bag, but I've left it in this like boat style. In here I've just got my camera, my wallet, a few extra things like keys, my mic, like a little perfume, gum, that kind of thing, and then I've got my little Glusting bomb that I'll just chuck in there. So not much in here, but I'm hoping that there'll be a book in here, at least one. At least one to like get this one going. Not that I have any space on my bookshelf, because now the books have gone up there again, and Alchemist is not even on there, and I have no idea where I'm going to put it because she's a chunky boy and she's over here. This is how much I've got left, by the way, just this little section over here. Yeah, I think it's going to be cold, so Originally, I was planning on taking just this Burberry scarf, which looks cute to me anyway. It looks cute to me, okay? But I think that it's just gonna be too cold, and that I need a bigger scarf, and so I might just have to take my normal go-to Zara scarf. But I think I'm just gonna take both in the car anyway, so we'll see. So I'll take both of these to the car, and I think that's it. Let me just spray myself with this replica hay-on-wye gel. This is lazy Sunday morning. Get it through. Nice. And then I also have this sky bottle. This is called Viva La Pink perfumed hair and body mist. I bought this when we were in Korea, but I've not really used it that much. Oh, I have put a cat on my ear, so I'll just do that now as well. For my piercing, it's still healing. I keep knocking it, so it kind of hurts. Oh, did I even get it? Yep, okay, got it that time. I'm trying to not also get it in my hair because it's like salt water basically, isn't it? But it's not salt water. That's why you don't use salt water. Oh man, so what's in my pocket? Summer Fridays lip balm in the shade brown sugar. That's it. So let's go. I think I might have just a little snack before I go, just in case I get hungry, and maybe I'm gonna make a coffee for the car journey, although that will probably just mean that I need a wee when I get there. So I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about all of that, but yeah, let's get going. You know, when I film on this, I always forget that I have clips on here, so hopefully, fingers crossed, future Jaspreet remembers that there's clips on here.